or human
I'm just
error.
trying to have
Why
a
don't you embrace that?
conversation.
Why don't you all at CNN want? Why don't you all at CNN
I'm
want
trying to do a little
cut that
math
stuff?
with you. I'm trying to do some math with you, talking about
Ma'am,
math
you
that people
you all do not support one cut. CNN, you all do not support one dadgum cut in any of this stuff. You're trying to use the lowest denominator. You're trying to scare the most people to drive the train against Trump, and it's not working. The American people are not buying it. And you all have made a huge error in this because
we're looking at
unbelievable waste.
I'm looking at the numbers.
No, ma'am, you're not looking.
That's Republican Representative Tim Burchett schooling a smug CNN host during a heated interview about Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency and its mission to root out up to $1 trillion in waste, fraud, and abuse in federal spending. Welcome to Nerk News. I'm Nerkish. And Tim Burchett has really been knocking it out of the park lately in these interviews with sour-faced liberal women. Here he is pointing out that Democrats and their puppets in the media are more interested in protecting the corrupt programs identified by DOGE than addressing the real fraud plaguing American taxpayers.
How do you hit that number without actually cutting benefits? Because there's no estimate of waste, fraud, and abuse that would come close to that number he's highlighting.
Well, nobody thought we were giving $10 million a year to Madagascar for circumcisions either, but dadgummit, we are. And so I think if you start looking at the percentages of money that's going out and the fraud that they've already uncovered in this short amount of time, we're not even 100 days into the Trump presidency, and President Trump promised us he would root that out. And Elon Musk, all of a sudden, the Democrats don't like him anymore because he's an evil billionaire. And, of course, they have George Soros to contribute to their folks on their side of the aisle. He's not evil. But the truth is that Musk has come up with an incredible, his people have.
Let's just stay focused on this,
incredible
sir.
Amount of ways.
Can we focus on this also? Let's keep clear. I don't believe the circumcisions are Madagascar.
You know, my daddy was an old educator, and he used to tell me they always invite the people in to fix the problem that created the problem. You're asking the people that created the problem, did they make a mistake? And of course they're going to tell you, no, we didn't make a mistake. This is crazy. Well, nobody imagined any of these millions and billions of dollars that are going out. We're giving $40 million a week to the Taliban
I think
right
these
now.
Are people.
Currently,
I think these are people who actually are interested in reducing. Some of these estimates, they are people who are interested in being fiscally conservative.
Then why don't they embrace the idea of exposing these things? Why do they want to demonize Trump and they want to demonize Elon Musk? It's ridiculous.
No, they don't.
Ma'am.
I'm just talking about.
Embrace it?
You know, I've honestly been shocked by the media's outright refusal to engage honestly with the efforts to restore fiscal responsibility. I mean, the left has become so obsessed with trying to make Trump and anyone associated with him look bad that they've forgotten the basic tenets of what conservatives stand for.
No, they're not.
Ma'am,
I'm just talking about
every day. Have you all ever had any in the last?
Folks,
I don't know, 3 weeks an article on.
I'm talking about the math on waste, fraud, and abuse.
Well, look at the math. If Elon Musk says that he thinks he can find $1 trillion worth of waste, abuse, and fraud, why don't we let him try to see if he can find it? What does that hurt? You know, everybody's trying to be critical. They're attacking the message carrier. And you know the problem is that this money, you're going to see it going to politicians, and going out to these NGOs and all these organizations that they claim they're doing a good job, and it's coming right back to Washington and possibly both parties. And I think that's what a lot of these people are afraid of. They're going to get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and some of these people need to be in handcuffs because Medicaid and Medicare should be a sacred group of people, and we should not be stealing from any group that is trying to help that community, and that is what has happened.
We're trying to have, at least I'm trying to have an honest conversation with you about the numbers and CBO estimates and the numbers that experts on this topic expect there to be. Congressman Tim Burchett, thanks for joining us.
Unnamed experts, thank y'all so much for having me.
You know, CNN must be using the definition of insanity as an interview technique or something, because frankly, this is pretty pathetic. Instead of acknowledging anything he's saying about Democrat hypocrisy or things getting dragged to the left so far that it's now considered outrageous to want to shrink the government and return to standards from just a few years ago, she repeatedly tries to capture him in a gotcha moment for her and her network to spin liberal narratives around. But let me know what you think. Is the resistance to Elon Musk and DOGE efforts due to corruption, Trump derangement syndrome, or both? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye.